These are people who think physical force should be used against people because of their political opinions. And now the police are intending to do this. I say, wow, aren't you so lucky you're getting exactly what you think should be happening? The thing about these far leftists, they don't understand. In these revolutions, the group that is targeted first by the revolutionaries is other revolutionaries. The people who could upset their new power.
Yeah, the radicals. The radicals that actually were part of the revolution become the biggest threat to the revolution.
Exactly. The people who knew how to do it, the people who did it, they want all of the passive workers who mind their own business to keep going about minding their own business while they take power. And they seize the means of production. But the revolutionaries know how to upset power, so they got to go. What these people don't realize is they've stood outside on the soapbox and demanded the police crush free speech. And the cop walked over and said, obliged, and then started arresting them and went, oh no, why is it happening to me? And I'm not going to bat an eye. I say, okay, I'm down, whatever.
If you flip over the game board, you don't get to be protected by the rules. Sorry, no passing go, no collecting $200.
Yeah.
If you decided to violate the terms of the game, no, you're not going to benefit from it.
It's the rules they asked for. They said, here's how we play now. And I was like, okay. And then they get hauled off to jail and they're shocked. And they demand that I protect them? No. I'm here to protect people who agree with liberal values. I said the other day, if there's a Muslim communist who is preaching on a soapbox why you should have, Islamic communism in your state or whatever, and someone comes up to protest and counter them, and he says, good, someone to debate me, speak so they can hear your ideas and I'll prove you wrong. I'd be like, leave these men alone. They both want to speak. They both agree. I will defend their right to speech. But these people physically attack people and then get mad the police are attacking them. And I'm like, why? It's your own ideology. It is your tenet enforced as you have asked it to be enforced. It's just, oh no, I can't believe it's happening to me now. Look, if a person sets a fire, yeah, that fire could burn you. That's the fire they set and they're getting burned by it. Yeah. Okay, we want to make sure we put the fire out. I don't want people to get burned, but we arrest the arsonists. You know what I mean?
Well, we've had protests in London for the last 7 months. And even if they weren't violent, which they routinely are, they are calling for jihad and intifada. And they're not in Israel, so they're calling for it against the UK. So you're declaring your intent to wage violent Islamic revolution. I would like you all locked up or deported accordingly. But then this is the major contrast that shows you that the far right are the real enemy in the post-war liberal mind. It's that they have fired fireworks at police horses. They have carried placards with swastikas on them. They have chanted for intifada, and they broadcast from the river to the sea using a projector on Big Ben during the ceasefire vote during Parliament. Nobody gets arrested, even though they knew where the projector was. But then on St. George's Day last Tuesday, a bunch of football fans and their kids gather in Westminster wearing the St. George's cross, which has been conflated with the far right, even though it's the national flag. The police kettle them in and charge a police horse through the group of parents and their children. So they start active fights because they consider expressions of patriotism by the native population to be a provocation, because it reminds them that suddenly we're not a melting pot with everyone being able to lose their values and their ethnic and cultural baggage the moment they set foot on British soil.